Today I'm going to make my famous 7-Up pound cake for celebrating our fall family dinner. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do, I've already taken out my butter. Actually, I'm making 2 cakes. My husband's going to make one and I'm going to make another one. So I took my butter out last night and put it in the bowl so it could get soft. So I'm going to take 3 sticks of butter and put it in my mixing bowl. Okay, that is 3 sticks of butter. Okay, so okay, now I'm getting ready to add my sugar to my butter. I have 3 cups of sugar, and I'm gonna add my sugar, and I'm gonna add half of it, then I'm going to blend it. The other half. Okay, I'm going to add 5 eggs to my cake mix, and I'm going to add 1 egg at a time. I'm going to stop this for a minute and get my butter blended down in my cake pan, my mixing bowl. My last egg. Make sure that your eggs have sat out at room temperature. I sat my eggs and my butter out last night. If you're gonna cook this cake late in the evening, you can sit your eggs and your butter out that morning. I have 5 more eggs and 3 more sticks of butter, but this is going to be my second cake. My husband is going to make this one, so I'm sitting this one out for him. Okay, so now I have my eggs, my sugar, and my butter in my mixing bowl. I'm getting ready now to add my flour and my 7-Up. I'm gonna sift 3 cups of flour. So you don't have to watch me sift that, but I'll sift 3 cups of flour and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm using the Swan's Downs cake flour, and I sift my cake flour. So what I do is I add the cup of flour to my measuring cup here. Then I add my cup of flour to my sifter, and I'm sifting it in the bowl. This makes your flour fine instead of lumpy. This helps get all the little lumps out of your cake flour. That's my second cup. And this is my last cup that I'm gonna sift. Okay, now that I've added my butter, my eggs, and my sugar in my mixing bowl, I'm getting ready now to add my flour. I've already sifted the flour, and I also have a cup of 7-Up. I will be alternating flour, 7-Up, flour, 7-Up until it gets well incorporated. So I'm going to start out with the flour first. Then I'm going to add a little ginger ale, a little 7-Up. Flour. A little more 7-Up. And then sometimes what I do, I'll stop my mixer just so that I can get this excess that's around the edge of the bowl. Make sure it gets incorporated in there. It's feeling really light. I can feel the airiness of the cake already. Add some more flour. Add a little more 7-Up. Of my 7-Up. stop it again, and I'm going to incorporate the sides into the mixture to make sure it's all mixed in there. Okay, so I put 2 flavors in my pound cake. I use lemon extract and I use vanilla. So I'm going to put a teaspoon of both. One teaspoon of lemon. Teaspoon of vanilla. Okay, I'm going to give it a quick little whip. Make sure it's all smooth. Looks all creamy. Make sure it's all smooth and creamy. It feels so light. It's gonna be so good. I'm gonna get my pan ready and I'll be right back. Okay, now that I'm finished mixing my cake batter, I'm getting ready now to take my cake mix and put it into my floured cake pan.
Yeah, go ahead and cut the cake.
Close. Okay, so I'm getting ready to put my cake mix into my floured cake pan. And we have a little visitor. Show our little visitor.
Hello, ma'am.
She must be smelt this cake and she came in the kitchen.
Look at the camera.
I want it all in here. Okay. I get it in the cake pan and then I try to evenly distribute it into the baking pan. And I have greased and dusted my cake pan. I always dust my cake pan with the same flour that I make the cake with. So I don't dust it with all-purpose flour. I just dust it with cake flour. Okay. You stop video? Okay, now I have my cake mix in my cake pan. I have it in a preheated 325-degree oven. The cook time is normally from an hour 25 to an hour and a half, but I set my timer for like 1 hour and 15 minutes, and I check it then. If it's ready, I take it out. Middle rack in the oven.
Good night, sweet prince.
And I will come back when the cake is done and show you the end results. This is the end result of my 7-up pound cake that I cooked tonight. It's getting ready to cool. I'm gonna put some sour cream frosting on it. Boy, it smells so good.